That's a weird looking fungus. I was too scared to cut too much. The limb just creamed down. But yeah, that's how you do an undercut. Okay, so just got off at the new pad. I'm in a different spot now. And forgot my t-shirt, so I got my long sleeve, and it's cooking. October, and it's cooking. It's really, really warm for October. I don't know, it's like, I don't know, 20 degrees or something. I'll show you this clean ground I'm in. It's so nice. See? Look how clean this ground is. This is a good size yellow cedar. Pretty good size. And look how easy it is to walk around, hey? Isn't it nice? So what I'm doing now is the pad is just, heli-pad's just right there. And I gotta cut trail and ribbon out to where I gotta go. But I'm just waiting for the boss here to come off. I'm waiting for the boss to come by helicopter here. Yeah, look at this. Man, is it nice. I can't get any easier than this. Got a couple nasty snags, right? There's one over there. There's a few over there. There's one right here. Just a little guy. Well, there's a nasty one. Let's go check that one out. So there's a bit of a bench here. I'm gonna be opening up on a bench. That's the plan, not the bottom line, because below the bottom line it drops right off real steep. Pretty nasty first snag. So I think right down there is the bench, right down there. You know, it's not a well-defined bench, but you know, just it's a pretty good spot to start falling. But I think I'm starting up a little farther over that way. Oh, wait a minute. I see some orange ribbon right there. You see that? It's orange ribbon. So it looks like I do have to go a ways because I know the line drops down as I go that way. I don't know, it's so close right here though. But look at this, isn't it nice up here? Yeah. Okay, well, I'll turn the camera back on when I get to my first tree. Okay, so here's my new spot. I got my partner is falling over there, opening up. And the boss is way over there on the other side of the pad, opening up. And I've got about 20 minutes in. So I got all these saplings here. I got a big nasty snag over there. Got that down. And I'm opening up along this draw here. See it drops down right there. Then it flattens out. And then over there, it goes up. You see it goes up pretty steep right there. So there's a bit of a bench right here. It goes almost like a perfect bench, and then there's a little bit of a ridge here, and then the hill drops down again. So open up it along here, and so this is where I started. So I'm gonna dump all my tops into here. That's the plan. So I got a bunch of small ones to get first, right? A whole bunch of small ones in here. That's a decent one. And then a couple big hemlocks here. Really, really limby. I haven't even looked at which way this one's going yet. Look how clean this ground is. Lots of snags though. And hemlock snags are the most dangerous, and these are all hemlock snags. So, yeah, not good. And we're way up near the back end of a long valley. So I think the reason why there's so many tall, real nasty tall hemlock snags still standing is because they don't get hit by any storms or any strong winds. He's kind of protected here, which makes these snags even worse, because if you're in an area where we get some seasonal storms coming through. These have all been blown down by now. But that's a real nasty one right there. See, it kind of grows. It's growing up, and then right about there, it's like got a kink and it starts to angle down. So the whole top could just collapse if it shakes it. It shakes at all. So as I'm cutting it, I have to be really careful that the top doesn't collapse on me. And there's another one. Let's see. All right, okay. So I'm walking on a blowdown right now. Came from right over there. So it's the right at the base is where it gave out. Here's a, oh, I think I see a widowmaker up there. See if I can zoom in. Yeah, right there. Let me zoom in a bit more. Right there. See that branch right there? Just hanging down. It's on the high side too, right where I'm cutting. Where I'll be standing. I'll be standing right here. I mean, it's flat ground. I could probably stand on that side. But it's probably hollow too. And yeah, looks like it's got a gentle lean to the left. So I'll be putting it in there once I get a hole opened up for it. And this one here looks like a piece of junk. Let me go to the other side over here. Oh yeah, look at that. I got a double top. So usually what happens is there will be some kind of defect up there, you know, years ago. And over the years, rainwater is soaked through in the cracks. The butt will be full of water. So sometimes I'll just go up and bore it right now. I'll come back an hour later when it's time to cut it and it's all, water's all drained out for me. And there's another heavy leaner, looks like it's a snag. Just freshly dyed that one. You see all like the fine branches are still on it, right? So it just died. Yeah, this is like almost like a working vacation. It's just so, looks so easy in here. You know, physically, you know, it's technically can be, it's not that bad either, but physically it's like, you know, pretty easy walking around compared to other real nasty steep spots that are really thick with bush. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I don't know, maybe get that one camera, I don't know. I'm gonna do some more opening up, getting some of those saplings and smaller stuff down, and then I'm not even sure if I'll take that one first or which way that one's going, but yeah, I'll get to work and then I'll turn the camera back on when I don't know, come up with a good plan here. Okay, so it's not the first one, big tree fell, but well, I guess on camera. So I'm gonna throw it, this tree here, directly front like that, right between that tree and that tree. Should be an easy one, right? So right down there. And left my tripod at the bag. So for this tree, I had to cut a line here in this little sapling stump and get it to sit still now. Huh. Okay, there we go. Didn't take long. I screwed up my aim a little bit. I went a little too far on my bottom cut, but it wasn't much, so I wasn't worried about it. Yeah, I think I'll take one log off of that. What do we got here? Oh no, whole thing should fly. We'll lemon top it. Next I'll get that one, which is going same direction. Limbs are on that side, but it's got a pretty good pronounced lean this way, so I know it's gonna go that way. Lay it right on top of that one, but I'm gonna go buck that one first. And you got a little ledge right here. It drops down about 7 feet, 8 feet. Yeah. Okay. When am I gonna get that big one? I think what I'll do, actually, we'll get the snag first. But I got all this little snag here. But I got these little understory and saplings I want to dump on the ground first. And then actually I should dump that garbage one there with the double top. I should dump that one first, then dump this big one on top of that. Hopefully that one's not hollow, which I don't know. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna guess that it's got a little bit of hollow in it. That big one there. Okay, I'll get to work here. Look at all these little saplings growing out of this log. There's a whole bunch of them. All growing out of this log here. Okay, so here's that double topped tree. I'm gonna put it right in there. Oh, that was an easy one. Sure is nice when you got a good cutting saw. was close. That was close. Good thing I was watching. Look at that. Limb just creamed down. Geo poked in the ground. Whew. That one there is brushing pretty good. That snag. These here are brushing pretty good. Moving around pretty good. So what happens when you're opening up? We'll go get that snag right now. Hot one over there. Lots of holding in wood. I should have bored it first. Went a bit early, but it's all right. Looks pretty solid, the butt. I could probably get something out of it. Out of the bottom piece here. Okay, so here it is. I had to get that yellow cedar out of the way and another 2 yellow cedars really. These ones were here. Got a short stubby snag. And this one here, it just died. You can see all those fine needles, fine branches on there. All right, it just died like maybe last year or something. So it's leaning this way pretty heavy, right? See, like right there, it's like straight up and down. So it's leaning that way pretty good. I'm gonna put it in the high side of this boulder here and put it right in here. It's a big boulder. It's like 15 feet high, that boulder. It's huge. There's that big one over there. And there's a whole hillside full of just loose boulders. Look at them all covered in moss. Lots of good cubby holes for animal nests and whatnot. Okay, so you put the camera here. Okay, there you go. Okay. Wasn't so bad as I thought. Went where I wanted it to, but I thought when it hit these yellow cedars, it would hit this log that the camera was standing on and shake the camera off the log. So that's why I grabbed the camera. So I wasn't gonna grab the camera, but I thought this log would shake and knock the camera off. This branch stuck. Oh yeah, it's good wood. I'll buck something off of that. I'm gonna right past that stump there. I'll stand right by that stump because it drops off down there. I won't be able to stand down there and buck it any farther. Oh, I might as well get that camera. Yeah. Oh, it's not that high up. Well, I was wrong. I could easily stand there. That wasn't so bad. They won't take the chopper won't take the rest of the tree. It's just too rotten. The outer side is too much rotten. The center, the core is solid, but it's too much rot on the outside. So I'm gonna leave all this for my partner. Partner is just over there around the corner. I'm gonna leave all this for him, and I'm gonna kind of break it off somewhere right around here. I got that real big one there. That one's my next one. That real big one. I'm gonna go feel up first and get a bite to eat. I'm hungry. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then start moving back that way. Oh, and if you're wondering why I made a high stump, like at waist height, because we're supposed to. For a dead tree or a danger tree, we're supposed to be in a standing position, because if we have to run right away, we're already ready to go. We're not crouched down, and it's easier to look up. So we're supposed to do that. So that's why I made a high stump. It's garbage wood anyway, it's just a snag. So yeah, if any of you guys were wondering why I did that. Okay, here's the big one with the widowmaker in there. It's good to be careful of that. And gonna go right in there. Let's put the camera over here. That was quick and easy. Went a little bit far on my bottom cut, but like 1/4 inch. Maybe not even that, just a tiny little bit. As you can see, I went a little bit far on the bottom cut, but not much. So yeah. Now if I go, let's see if I might, there, kind of straight up. Oh, I think it's big enough. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, that was so nice. Oops. Beauty. Yeah, right where I wanted it. Okay. Well, that was a lot of cutting, a lot of bucking. That's fun, pretty easy. Yeah, sure it's nice having this 592, my new favorite saw. And then I have two 572s that I use for small wood. But yeah, 592, nice saw. Okay. Let's see. Next, I'm going to get all this little stuff here. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. A couple little ones. Get that big one there. Next, I'll drop that one probably right along the other side of the stump, right along in here. I'm pretty sure I remember it leaning this way when I looked at it. Or maybe I'll get this leaner first. It's got a pretty good downhill leaner. Leaning right over that way. I might get that one. No, because I don't want it to break. I don't want that big one to break this one, because there might be some good wood in there still. So I'll follow the big one first before I get that one. Okay, got all these smaller trees down. I want to put it like right in there. That's where I want to put it, this one here. Got a nice big hemlock. And it's got a good pronounced lean that way, so won't have to wedge this one, so that's nice. Put it right there. And we've got some cloud cover, so it's good. It's help keep me cool. If there was no cloud, the sun would probably be right over in there shining down on me, and I'd be sweating my bag off. So finally getting some cloudy weather this time of year. It's nice. Okay, we're done. Put that over there. That was an easy one. All right. One sec here. Clean up my escape route a little better. There we go. Ooh, bugger. She's rotting in the middle. Yeah. That's a shame. The whole thing is garbage, I bet. That's nasty looking, all that rotten. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Gross, man. Yeah. Okay. Let's go bore it and see where the rot comes out, if it is at all. Give me a sec here. Oh, I spoke too soon. Looks like the sun's come out and now I'm gonna cook. Oh well. At least I have some tree shade, so just gotta remember to bring my t-shirt tomorrow. Instead of this long sleeve shirt. Yeah, I'm gonna fuel up again. That burned off quite a bit of fuel. And so because my plan, right, I'm gonna get that leaner. And then get a few more that way. So my plan was to start working this way. Right, start working into there throughout the day. But since my partner, he's a long ways away over there, So I'm gonna stay over there a bit longer and get a few more down, and then just save this for later. Is the plan. Yeah, simple enough. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but pretty much this whole forest is predominantly hemlock. Little yellow, hardly any really, hardly any fir. Most of the fir is in the lower blocks below us. This here is like 80% or more hemlock. And the only reason, and there's some balsam, right? There's some balsam right over there. And the smaller ones that fell, they're balsam. There's a balsam right there. We call them hemlock and balsam, because they're on the same weight card sometimes. But only reason we're logging this now is because the permit's going to run out, and when the permit runs out, any standing timber gets scaled and is penalized. So it gets scaled as waste and you get a penalty. So what we're doing now, the company owns this wood now, is because it's government land and they have the rights to log it. They don't want to because the market prices are down, so it's not profitable. But if they left it standing, they would pay a huge penalty, which is absolutely ridiculous. So they're going to log it at a loss, but the loss is cheaper than not logging it and paying a bigger fine. So they're going to basically flood the market with wood at a loss, and you know, probably maybe not flood the market, it's a big market, but you know, they're going to basically sell at a loss, and you know, probably drive the price down more. I don't know. I don't know much about the market. I just cut the trees down, and this is all like third-hand info that I'm getting, so who knows how much of that is correct. But it just seems like a waste. Like the government, I don't know if it's provincial or federal, but the Canadian government has just got these backwards rules. It's just absolutely stupid. Like I mean, if they're gonna log this at a loss, leave it standing. Why log it? You know, wait a couple years until the prices come up. That's dumb. Yeah. It's my 2 cents. I mean, I'm having fun following it, so it doesn't bother me at all. But it seems like a waste. I mean, there's some good wood in there. There's one big fir right there, but everything else is all mostly hemlock, a little bit of balsam. Okay, so I aimed it just to the left of that snag slab there. It's like a slab of a tree. Got borne down, that's just a slab that's left. See if I can smash that down. Because it's leaning heavily. Oh, let me go back over here. Just get a pretty good heavy lean. Like there's straight up and downs right there. We get a better angle. Straight up and downs right there. So there's a whole bunch of weight in that side, held limbs over that side. But the thing is, my bag is right by that little sapling right there. So I'm hoping it doesn't break off and go up the hill and hit my bag. So I've aimed it like right about there. So hopefully if it does break off, it lands on that snag slab there. We'll see how it goes here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it so I leave a whole bunch of holding wood on that far side to prevent it from breaking off early and going up that way and hitting my bag. Oh, I went right where I wanted it to. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Just to the left of that. Now I got a nice walk log all the way out to that slab there. Cut that down. And you see how I cut it. As I go from here out to the far side, it gets wider and wider. Whole bunch of holding wood over there. Worked out good. But I'll have to take a chunk off the butt because there's a bunch of rot in the middle. So I'll probably, I don't know, 5 feet. Might clean up around 5 feet. It's not much. Yeah. What's the next big one? Next big one. Well, I'm gonna open up for this snag. I'll get those little ones, open up for that snag. And I'll work my way that way until I get too close to my partner. I could probably spend the whole day over there because he sounds like he's moved way. He said he moved to the far end of his opening, but he sounds like he's a lot farther away. He's really far away, so yeah, as I go over there, work that way, I'll just keep an eye out for him and maybe give him a call and see where he is, just so we don't get too close. But I think I could probably spend the whole day over there now. Because what time is it? 11:20. Yeah, I could spend the whole day over there, or rest of the day over there. And I'll just save this here for tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's how I got her filed up. Okay, so here's a hemlock snag. Now you gotta be careful because sometimes this bark, you see it's just real loose right there. If you get a whole bunch of bark, like some bark way up there, it decides to break off while you're down at the bottom cutting it, you can snap your arms right off. Come down like a knife, like a guillotine, and just slice you right in half. Well, mush you right in half, I guess. Take off your arms anyway. It's the furs that are really dangerous. Because you can have a whole snag, full-length snag of this, and all the bark is still there, but it's just sitting there. There's hardly anything here, and only a little bit will come off if it does. But anyway, it has a slight lean that way, and it's leaning also uphill, so I'm going to cut it from the low side, because being it's a snag and leaning uphill, it could break off while I'm in the cut, my head down, and go right over top of me. So I'll stand on the low side, and if it does break off and go with the lean, it's going to go away from me. So in this situation, it's far safer. It's the safe side to be on the low side, and it's not even that steep a ground. It's like pretty much flat, right? So, and it's not that much of a lean, but it is a pronounced lean. It's that way and going that way. So I think I can put her right into there, like right into there. Might brush those branches just a tiny bit, but I don't think it'll be a problem. So I'm gonna put it on this stump here. Perfect. I messed up my undercut, so I had to clean it out a few times. Yeah, that's yeah. I'll go get that short snag there next. It's open. But then after that, I'll get that tree right there. I guess you can't see the sunlight in your face. Yeah, but anyway. Here's some guys talking on the radio. Maybe that big hemlock there. I'll film that one next. I take this lens. I got this plastic lens over the camera and it's cracked. So I just noticed that. I'll take that off. Okay, so we got a really big, short but fat hemlock snag. Now these ones are pretty sketchy because they're so short. You got to put a big undercut in them to get them over, which means you got to spend more time with your head down cutting away that undercut. So I'm not sure which way I want to put this one now. Look at that, another big nasty snag. Oh, it's a big one, a tall one. Okay, so I could put it in down there. Let's go over to the side here. And like, the roots are kind of up in the air. Must have grown on something when it was a sapling and then it rotted away. See, it's all cracked right there. Okay, now it looks like it's got a bit of uphill lean. And you see it's all got cracks in there. Hey, it's all cracked, so. Yeah, a lot of snags are in this area. Look at that one over there. Another one. Another big nasty snag. I gotta get a better camera. And then another one over here. Oh, it's another big and really old. Oh, get my footing here. Oh. Okay, look at that one. Yeah, snags everywhere. Oh man. Okay, you can see, looks like it grew on a rock. And so maybe something underneath it rotted away over the years. Okay, so I'm gonna move my gear. My gear is right there, I'm gonna move it. So looks like I'm gonna be following it up into there. Gotta watch for that bark though. Even that bark there is probably, all of that bark is probably 40 pounds, 50 pounds. Yeah, gotta be careful. Doesn't take much to get hurt out here. Okay, let me find a spot for the camera. stinks. Not that bad, but it has a smell to it. Fungus smell, you know? I'll make it a little bit bigger, just so I don't have to wedge it. Make sure I don't have to wedge it. That's not good. The whole high side's hollow. Okay, well. Okay, got my bar and chain back on. That's loud. Okay, so I think I missed some on the low side. I'm gonna cut some more up on the low side. Well, I made a mistake of not cutting enough on the low side. I was too scared to cut too much. Oh well. It goes sometimes. But I got it down safely. I gotta figure what I'm gonna do here next now. I'm not really sure. Guess I'll go tackle that big nasty snag. Let's see which way that one's leaning. Okay, let's do another one. Yeah, I might as well keep the camera rolling here. Yeah. Hemlocks don't rarely even get that size, let alone getting bigger than that size. So that one just died of old age. And it's leaning to the left. It's a good lean. Problem is I got a couple trees right in the way, so I'm gonna have to leave this here. I'm gonna just go up to it. Yeah, that's a big one. Oh. Yeah. Not really leaning down much, seems like. Yeah, a little bit. It's leaning down a little bit. Look at the size of that fungus. Look at that one. That's huge. Not too high for me to reach, but that's a big one. Okay, so yeah, from this angle, it's not leaning so hard as it first looked that way. It's more leaning down. So I could probably put it maybe put it straight down right there. Or I could try and put it over right down there. But I think I'm gonna put it straight here because you don't want to try and swing snags. You want to follow them right where they're leaning. It's the safest. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'll go on this side here. Yeah, see this one's not in the way. I can follow this one straight down. Right in that hole right there. Yeah, okay. What am I thinking here? Okay, I'm gonna brush out and put the camera somewhere, even on that giant boulder over there. Okay. Let's see me this all in one shot, and hopefully a little faster than the last one. Oh man, the thud, I could feel it in my chest. The big thud when it hit the ground, man, that was so cool. Yeah, I gotta get a better camera so I can get a real nice microphone. That sounded cool. I doubt I picked it up on the camera, on this camera, phone. But, oh, that sounded really cool. Oh man, look at that, I'll show you. Didn't quite go exactly where I wanted it to, but look at that. I just exploded 3/4 of the way up. There's a bit of a mess over there though. Oh man, today's a good day. Besides getting pinched in the last snag, having to take my power head off. And then I got pinched another time, I had to chop myself out. Didn't take long though, it was easy. Oh, that's been a really good day. Okay, so that's the last of the snags for right now. I gotta figure out, because I'm opening up kind of like a right away. I'm opening up towards the pad, so I gotta be strategic because I don't want to make a mess below me, because that's all going to be felled too at a later date. I'll show you what it looks like. I'll stand on this snag now. Oh yeah, look at that fungus. Look at it on my hand for comparison. What's huge? Solid. It's probably just died. Oh yeah, it's probably fairly dead. Yeah. Big. Okay, so there's my opening. I'm working on today. Doesn't look like much from this angle, but quite a bit of work there. So, like this tree here, it's got a bit of a downhill lean to it. I think it's leaning this way, if I remember correctly, so I might have to leave it for the guys coming up the hill. There's a bit of a draw right there, a little bit of a gully. So, yeah, maybe I'll go reassess that one. Okay, so that one there, balsam, this one's a balsam. I could easily wedge it that way. Wedge it over this direction. And then, yeah, same with that one. I can wedge it this way if I need to. I guess I'll look into this snag here now. See if I can safely fall this nasty thing. This is a big one. No, it's got a bit of a downhill lean. I could probably swing it. I could probably swing over in this direction. I might jump down, open up again. You see there's a bit of a draw right there, right? Here's a bit of a draw right there. And then it slopes off down. I don't want to make a mess for those guys. I gotta think this through here a minute. Okay. Put my axe down. I'm gonna do a little recce here. What do I got here? Oh yeah, this is that real ugly looking thing. Will be a hollow leaning downhill. Now, which way is it going, left or right? Okay, so it looks like it's going to the right, which is not good. My opening is on the left. Yeah. And it's got some defects. You can see a defect in the bark there. And that's like halfway to 2/3 of the way up the tree, or about halfway up the tree. And right there, like, my bark's missing all there. So this thing's gonna be hollow for sure. Which means with the downhill lean, there's no way I'm gonna be able to hold it sideways, side hill. So that means it's gonna break down I mean, it's gonna break off the holding wood and it's gonna go down. If I try and swing it this way, it's gonna break off and go down there. Now, I could just open up for that very scenario. And then once this one's out of the way, then I could probably follow that snag back this way, because this will all be opened up. I could follow in that opening right there, between that tree and, oh, there's another snag right there. Right there. I can follow right in there. And then once that's done, because once I do that, I'll have to get all these little trees here first to do that. So then after that, I'll have a big, huge opening right here. Yeah, and it's not that steep. It's kind of like there's a bench here, and then the hill slopes down, and then there's another bench that goes out that way, but then it slopes down over there. So as long as I keep everything away from that fir, not make a big mess on that fir right there. And there's a natural opening right here. See, there's no big ones in this whole area right here. There's no big trees in the way. Just take those little ones out and then follow this one here beside me and follow them right down in there. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be my new plan. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fuel up and get all these little trees down, make a nice opening here for this big one, and then I'll turn the camera back on for this big one. If I have enough time. Oh, I only got 15 minutes. Okay, I probably won't have time. Well, I might. I'll just get a couple of those trees here and then I can start cutting this one. Okay, I'll be quick. Okay, so I fueled up, made a little bit of a hole here. Oh, I'll probably have to work a few minutes overtime, but I'm third trip on the helicopter, so I got time. So I'm gonna aim it right in there. And I'm gonna try and change up my camera angles. I have a sapling right in the front here, so I'm gonna put the camera right there. Let me make sure the angles. Oops. Sorry about that. Looks like my cut is lined up. Oh, it's perfectly. See? Bang on. Stopped right at the right time. Looks like I thought I might have gone a little too far, but no. Okay, everybody get going. What time is it? Oh, quitting time in a couple minutes. Just a little clean up on the far side over there. There you go. That's how you do an undercut. A little spider there. But that's how you do an undercut. I lined up pretty good. Got a little bit of bark there. There we go. Nice. Okay. Let's see if I put it here on this. Oh, that nice cool breeze. Oh, it feels so good. It's not too cold, not too hot. Nice fall breeze. I'll just put the camera up when it goes over. Okay. I think that's the 206. Picking up first trip, I think. That was a loud crash. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a loud crash. I'll clean that up in the morning. Don't want to leave a mess for whoever has to come up from, who's working up the hill from below me here. I don't want to leave a mess for them. So it's just etiquette, faller's etiquette, that you make a mess, you clean it up. So I'll do that morning. Now, once I take out these little balsams here, I can follow this snag. I don't know, I don't think I follow it right towards me because that's right side hill, but I could probably throw it down, right down into here, right below this tree and above that little balsam. I can throw it right in there, like right across the log right here to that opening right there. Oh man, awesome. Awesome. I wonder if that's second trip that the dropper's flying now. Whoops. Okay. That was fast. Didn't take me long to cut that tree down. A little sawdust out of my shirt. Out of my pants. Ooh. Oh look, there's another snag. So there's another helipad over that way. So my fallen partner who's over there is going to that helipad, and there's two more guys over there getting off. So there's three guys at that pad altogether. Me and the boss are at that pad right over there. There's another snag there. I'll have to get that one fairly soon. Maybe after I get this one out of the way, then I can follow that one. But I'll have to go check that one out sometime tomorrow. Hardly ate any of my lunch. I've just been go. Yeah. It doesn't look like much, but there's a lot of cutting out there. Yeah. Did pretty good today, I think. Not great. I got stuck a couple times, but that's the way it goes. Yes. I could throw him. I might be able to throw him right into there. Right, might be able to throw him there. If not, I'll throw him down right here. Get these couple trees out of the way, throw them right down there. As another natural opening right there I was talking about. So I have to stew on that. I'll cut all these out and then make a final decision, or bore it maybe. Actually, I might just angle it down a little bit because then I know I won't have to wedge it. That's the safest route. You don't want to be wedging snags unless you have to. But I can also use like at least 5 or 6 trees as pushers if I needed to, but I don't want to risk making a mess. But for safety, if I have to, that's what I'll do. If I have to push for safety. Oh, look at all this. That's a weird looking fungus. Look at that. Orange and yellow. Wow. Huh. Wonder if it's edible. That one is really orange. Huh. All right. How do we get out of here? See you guys in the next one.